Hey y'all, as you saw from that title and that thumbnail picture, we are going to be making some vegan, healthy French fries and hamburger today. So we're going to hop right on in with the French fries. So of course I have some Russet potatoes and I did not peel them. Of course, if you like to peel your fries, then that's totally up to you. But I am slicing them in French fry shapes. So I'm just cutting off the two ends and then slicing the rest of them. I wanted my fries to be kind of thick, kind of like steak fries, very, very potato-y. I don't know. I just felt like that would be best because we will be cooking them in the oven today. So I did take about 6 or 7 small Russet potatoes at that. They were like small potatoes, as you can see. But we are, like I said, going to cook these in the oven on 400. Once you have your potatoes all sliced in your desired cuts, you want to go ahead and drop them into some ice cold water for about 30 minutes. And we want to let these sit because this removes all of the starch. So once they go in the oven, they will not stick together. While we are letting those soak, we're going to go ahead and prepare our meat for the burger. So first, we're going to be using some Portabello mushrooms. And I'm not cutting these in any type of specific shape. I'm just really dicing them kind of small just to kind of get them to mix in with the rest of the ingredients to create a patty. Next ingredient for the patty is going to be a tofu. Now I am using an entire pack of the extra firm tofu. You want to make sure that you are wrapping these in some paper towel and kind of draining the water out of it and pushing it down to squeeze all of the water out of it. And in a big bowl, we're going to go ahead and add the mushrooms and the tofu. Because my tofu pieces are larger than I would like, I am just using a spoon to chop them down into smaller pieces to give it kind of like a meat-like texture. Next, we're going to go in with our seasonings. We're going to first go in with a Lipton onion soup packet, and I am using an entire packet. I am also using some Worstershire, however you say it, sauce. I'm going in with some onion powder, some garlic powder, and also some black pepper. Next, we're going to add in a cup of flour and also 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Now, I did end up going back and adding more flour into mine because I didn't use the entire cup. You also want to season your flour, and I'm just going back in with some onion powder, garlic powder, and mixing it very well. This is going to be our binding agent to make our mushrooms and tofu stick together into a patty-like shape. Once we get that doughy-like consistency, we're going to go ahead and form our patties. So I'm just using a spoon in my hand and kind of smashing it down into a circular form. If you want to smash these down on something, you can, but it will be hard to peel it back up. So I would recommend just doing it in your hand like so. Next, in a skillet with some heated grapeseed oil, we're going to go ahead and drop the patties in. I am doing 3 patties at a time, and I have my skillet on medium high. Now you do want to flip these halfway through cooking to continue to cook both sides until they're golden brown. And this is how my patties looked once they were cooked to my desired color. And I'm just going to continue on adding each patty to the skillet until I've cooked them all. Next, we're going to go ahead and fry our French fries. So I'm just putting these on a napkin. If you have a kitchen towel and you rather do it that way, you could do that, but make sure they are completely dry. You don't want any water going in to bake with these because they will stick if you have any additional water on them. So just make sure you dry them off. Next, we're gonna line them on a baking sheet or a piece of aluminum foil like I am doing here. And you wanna arrange them so that they are not touching. Next, we're gonna go in with our seasoning. I am using some Tony's Creole seasoning, some onion powder, garlic powder, just a tad bit of pink Himalayan salt, and a tad bit of black pepper. And then you also want to pour a little bit of grapeseed oil on these, or if you have some non-stick spray, that will work as well. And go ahead and mix them in to get the seasoning and the grapeseed oil completely covered on each fry. And then we're gonna go ahead and pop these into the oven and bake them until they're crispy and golden brown. Next, we're gonna go in and cut up our ingredients for our BK. Have it your way. Burger King burger. So I'm doing some lettuce, tomatoes, and I'm also doing some white onion. These are not sweet yellow onions, y'all. It is a difference. These white onions hit a little bit different than them sweet onions, okay? Now, this is what my patties looked like when I was done. I was able to do about 9 patties from those 2 packets of mushroom and tofu. And this is what my burger looked like when I assembled everything, and then I paired it on a plate with some fries, y'all. This was so good. I promise you it was giving Burger King, vegan Burger King all day. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. Y'all comment down below. Let me know if you enjoyed this recipe. Let me know if you will be trying it. Thank you again so much for watching. I love y'all. I will see you on the next video.